Cath Wiggins second left and Michelle Froome second right have previous when it comes to social media. Sir Bradley Wiggins' wife Cath Wiggins has called Chris Froome a slithering reptile and wondered whether her husband might have been thrown under the bus by Team Sky to cover for his old teammate. Froome, the four-time Tour de France winner, was this week revealed to have returned an adverse analytical finding AAF for salbutamol during the Vuelta a España. The revelation reopened wounds from an old feud between Froome and Wiggins. In a hastily deleted post on her Facebook page, which was put out on Twitter for public consumption by a third party, Cath Wiggins wrote that she felt sick after learning of Froome's AAF. "If I was given to conspiracy theory, I'd allege they'd thrown my boy under the bus on purpose to cover for this slithering reptile," she said. Froome insists he did not take more than the permitted dosage of salbutamol, the anti-asthma medication, during this year's Vuelta and must now prove that in separate tests. He went on to win the race. Wiggins' reputation was badly damaged last year after it emerged that he had received legal injections for Kenacort, a corticosteroid, before three of the biggest races of his career, including the 2012 Tour de France, which he won. Wiggins and Sky were accused of gaming the therapeutic use exemption system, although they were adamant the injections were to treat allergies. They were also the subject of a UK anti-doping investigation into a medical package delivered to him at the 2011 Criterium du Dauphiné. Froome was outspoken regarding Wiggins' Tuesday, suggesting he was uncomfortable with what his former teammate had done and saying he did not believe in a win-at-all-costs approach. "It is clear the TU system is open to abuse and I believe this is something the UCI and WADA need to urgently address," Froome said. At the same time, there are athletes who not only abide by the rules that are in place but also those of fair play. Wiggins and Froome were teammates at Sky Credit App after the news of Froome's failed test. Cath Wiggins posted her slithering reptile message to Facebook before swiftly deleting it. She apologized on Thursday night via a new Facebook post. "Sorry everyone for my emotional comments and insults. Too much stress got the better of me. Heat of the moment thing and certainly not my intent to fan the flames." Cath Wiggins has form when it comes to social media barbs. She and Froome's now wife Michelle engaged in heated Twitter exchanges during the 2012 Tour when Wiggins felt that his teammate was disloyal. Mrs. Wiggins praised other members of the Sky team that year, including Michael Rogers and Richie Porte, commending them for genuine, selfless effort and true professionalism. Michelle Froome responded by saying, "If you want loyalty, get a Froome dog, a quality I value although being taken advantage of by others." UCI World Tour 2017 end-of-season rankings. Meanwhile, Team Sky's future has been thrown into fresh doubt by the announcement that 21st Century Fox is to sell off $66 billion, £49 billion worth of its assets to Disney, including its 39% stake in Sky. Team Sky are jointly owned by 21st Century Fox 15% and Sky 85%, with Fox looking to take 100% ownership of Sky next year. It is unclear what the team's new would-be owners make of all the controversy swirling around them. Disney's top brass would be hard-pressed to be as supportive as James Murdoch. The 45-year-old chief executive of 21st Century Fox and chairman of Sky plc has been one of the team's staunchest supporters during their annus horribilis. Murdoch offered his full support for the team at the start of the season when the scandal surrounding Sir Bradley Wiggins is Tuesday, the bullying probe at British Cycling, and the UK anti-doping investigation into Team Sky and British Cycling were all at their height. "We're backing them and we're enthusiastic about their future success," Murdoch told Telegraph Sport back in March. Murdoch was among those cheering home Sir Bradley Wiggins when the cyclist became Great Britain's first winner of the Tour in 2012. Given the size of the deal and the scrutiny it is likely to come under, the Disney takeover is likely to be at least 18 months to 2 years away, according to insiders. And Murdoch could be offered a role in the new setup. Any case, Disney's chairman, Bob Iger, intimated on Thursday that talks were ongoing with Rupert Murdoch's youngest son about giving him an executive position. The future of Jeremy Darroch, Sky plc's chief executive and another staunch supporter of Team Sky, is also believed to be up in the air. British riders to have worn leader's yellow jersey at the Tour de France news of the Disney deal came on another painful day for Team Sky, with Froome admitting on Thursday morning that his druggist result was damaging, and Tony Martin, the multiple world time trial champion, accusing cycling's world governing body of double standards, in not provisionally suspending the British rider following his test on September 7. "I am totally angry," wrote the Scottish Alpecin rider on his Facebook page. "There is definitely a double standard being applied in the Christopher Froome case. Other athletes are suspended immediately after a positive test. He and his team are given time by the UCI to explain it all. I do not know of any similar case in the recent past. That is a scandal, and he should at least not have been allowed to appear in the World Championships where Froome took bronze." Martin failed to mention that the UCI's rules do not result in the imposition of a mandatory provisional suspension when elevated levels of a specified substance such as salbutamol are detected in a sample.